Well, after the news that the unemployment rate fell in September, the Aussie dollar did nothing for a while and then fell, dipping under 63 US cents at one stage. Now, normally you'd expect the opposite because markets would raise the odds of another rate hike, in turn because the Reserve Bank wants unemployment to rise, not fall. But here's why that didn't happen and the dollar fell. First, unemployment is actually trending gradually higher since it fell to 3.4% in July last year. Second, monthly employment growth dropped sharply in September and at 6,700 was a third of what the market expected. Also, full-time jobs fell by 40,000, offset by a rise in part-time employment. And finally, the RBA says it is paying more attention to hours worked these days because that irons out the full-time, part-time issue and also accounts for the big rise in people working more than one job. And that measure, hours worked, fell in September and is now down more than 2% since April. The share market dropped 1.3% with falls across the board, and that followed a quite chunky decline in New York overnight and even bigger falls in Asia today. It's hardly a surprise that markets are starting to get jumpy. The chart of the VIX index of volatility shows they've been pretty relaxed about the outbreak of war between Israel and Hamas and all the potential for complications and accidents that go with that. But that may be changing. Commodity markets stayed relaxed last night with oil down a third of 1%, iron ore down 1.7% and gold up not very much. And that's finance.